How you doing, everybody? My name is Londo French. I'm a Minneapolis Park Commissioner, and we are here today to talk about full-service community schools. A few weeks ago, there was a big to-do about LeBron James opening up his freedom schools in Akron, Ohio. That model is nothing new. We've been trying to perfect it for years. It's called the full-service community school model. And what it does is it has a number of multiple wraparound services to add to our students and have our students have a very successful education process. I've been working with Minneapolis Public Schools and our park system for almost 20 years, and I know these partnerships between our schools and our parks are really important. We have the ability to take some of the resources that we need and put them to the places that we need to put them at. Imagine coming to school hungry, and that's one of the biggest complaints sometimes we have of our students. Imagine having a food shelter on our facilities. Imagine coming to school and kids are having dirty clothes. Imagine having a laundry facility that's right there on the campus. I ran by saying our parks are the backyards of our neighborhoods. They can be more than just our backyard. They can be our meeting rooms. They can be our community centers. They can be a lot more than what they are. We can leave our schools and our parks can be that institution that really says a lot about what we are in the city and how we're supposed to live as a city. So, without further ado, I want to thank Jacob Fry for adding 5.7% of a budget initiative that will bring a certain amount of money and resources to our full-service community school initiative. So I want to say big shouts out to Jacob Fry. Right. Appreciate you, brother. So I want to bring up some other people that want to come and talk about our community schools. I want to bring up Patrice Howard. They're going to comment about how community schools are good for our communities. Patrice. Oh, sorry.
Good afternoon. My name is Patrice Howard. I'm representing Brooklyn Center Community Schools as the Director of Community Schools and Engagement. Brooklyn Center Schools is the state's first full-service community schools with over 100 partners and programs and partnerships that respond to the needs of the whole child by helping to reduce barriers to learning. We began this implementation of this model in 2009 and have produced positive results ever since, including increased graduation rates, on-site access to mental health and medical supports, family engagement practices such as increased food supports for families and leadership opportunities, as well as enrichment programs for all youth. By welcoming community members as partners in school involvement and decision-making, we are better able to reduce access to barriers by responding to the achievement and opportunity gap through co-located and coordinated services of delivery that support student success. This is a proven model of success with over 5 decades of research, and I've had the opportunity to work directly with this model for the past 8 years and have seen the accomplishments. I also provide technical assistance for school districts and community organizations that are interested in this work, and will continue to do so. Thank you to the City of Minneapolis for considering this model, and thank you for all full-service community school supporters.
Thank you, Patrice. I want to also bring up Jose Alvera, who's with Navigate Minnesota, and he wants to talk about how organizations like Navigate can support community schools. Jose.
Hello everybody, my name is Jose Alvera, as Rondell mentioned. I work for Navigate Minnesota as the Education Justice Organizer. And as part of my work, I work with a lot of undocumented, documented students, as well as students who are under a lot of pressure right now because of what's happening with DACA. In terms of education, as an organizer and educator, I have seen too often the disparities and inequalities that our students of color, our undocumented students, our indigenous and native students, as well as our students in EOL and special education programs often face, and so forth. It is because of that work that I do what I do, as well as an individual who identifies as indigenous Mexica. I have seen and know too well the oppression that my people, my ancestors, for over 500 years have had to endure. However, it's also because of that oppression, which oftentimes the education system is also a part of, that we have also learned how to resist for over 500 years. we will not give up, and we have not given up. And it is because of that that we will not give up on our students, especially when we are this close to changing the education system, at least as it pertains to community, full-service community schools, which is why we are here today, which is why we are supporting everything that is happening right now. Again, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Jose. Jose is one of our partners that we're going to be using to make sure we get this pushed through. Next, I'd like to bring up one of our, she's a parent liaison at Minneapolis Public School. Her name is Saida Omar. She's going to be talking in support of Minneapolis Full Initiative.
Good afternoon, my name is Saida Omar. I'm parent liaison at Jefferson Community School. I'm here to support full service community schools, and I am in support of the levy and the work being done by the park board and the city to help our students. Many of the parents that I work with have a lot of barriers. Many of them have little kids at home. They work full time, and they have a lot of hardship in balancing family and work. They have a cultural and language barriers. Many of them do not have a formal education, therefore they cannot help their children's education. Parents love their kids to do well in school and to succeed, but they often feel hopeless when it comes to helping their children with reading, math, and core academics. Parents come to me and ask me if we can provide their students more support besides the classroom. Some of our students are newcomers. They never went to school before they come to the United States. They were placed in grade not by how much education they have, but by their age. We want our schools to have more support for their. We want to have our students to have more support in their education, and the money in this levy would be good to start forward making that happen. More than half of our Jefferson students are ESL students. We need support. We need to support them getting resources. Some of our students show severe emotional and behavioral issues, and often we struggle to find them right resources. Full service community schools give us a chance to encourage parents to partner with us, for us to listen to them, because they are the ones who know their kids the best. This will also help students to succeed in school. It will be good for everyone in our school and our community. I appreciate the work being done on this issue, and I hope that this board supports the levy. Thank you for your support. Thank you.
Thank you, Saida. I appreciate that. So this initiative is a partnership between a lot of different groups. It's a partnership between the city, our partners, and our students. Our partners share about 18 or 19 shared sites. So, and the partnership with the city is almost, you can't replace that. So without further ado, I want to bring up Jacob Fry and really thank Jacob Fry for coming up and providing thank you.
Thank you to Commissioner Londell French, your partnership in this endeavor to achieve community schools. It is invaluable. Thank you to Patrice and Alexa and Jose. Your words were powerful and they were strong, and we really appreciate you being here. And getting things done in government, structured like ours, where you've got an independent park board, independent school board, a city council, mayor, county commissioners, what it requires is cross-collaboration between jurisdictions. And there's a whole lot that we can ultimately get done with the right partnerships and with these new mindsets. One example I'm already very excited about is our Stable Homes and Stable Schools initiative, in which we're substantially working with Minneapolis Public Schools, Minneapolis Public Housing Authority, among others. But success in school is just as dependent on what happens after the school day ends as it is in the classroom. And so the same basic philosophy, it applies to full-service community schools. Full-service community schools come from models that other jurisdictions have tried, and the results are exceedingly clear. Attendance goes up, student achievement increases, and more kids go on to higher education. The results are clear. Community-based public schools, they work. Progress in Minneapolis, it will be measurable too. We're not closing the achievement gaps between students of color and white students quickly enough, and the full service model has promise on that front. So let's leverage the resources like our parks that help make Minneapolis an incredible city and do more to get important social services to students and the families who ultimately need them most. We owe it to our students and families to pursue new ideas, to address big challenges like retaining MPS students, and measures like this can help with that in a substantial way. Investments in our schools are investments in our future, our workforce, our future economy, the future overall health of our city. We all, every single jurisdiction has skin in the game when it comes to the success of our students. That's why I'm recommending over $150,000 in ongoing funding for a full-service community-backed school campus program. The park and school boards, they are our partners. And again, Commissioner French, I can't tell you how much we appreciate your partnership. So where we can support them, we should. And working together should not be the exception to the rule, it should be the absolute standard. So I want to again thank everyone who's here today to help strengthen these partnerships, and I look forward to the work that we will undergo together. Thank you.
So with that being said, there's a meeting that's about to take place at the Board of Estimation and Taxation. So if you're out watching this on social media, please come on down and come out and support our initiative. It's going to take the whole community to get this thing right. Any questions that anybody have to ask or anything? Short Q&A? No questions? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for supporting Full Service Community School. And this is not it. We still have a lot of work to do. So thank you guys.
Well done. Well done. Thank you there, brother.
Oh, yeah. Oh,